Let's go! Yeah! So, first and foremost, I've been dogging this Phillies team all season. I've seen them as coming up short, as underperforming, as a team that I've seen get invested in and should be a contender and look flimsy as all hell in the regular season. A team that basically made the playoffs because they sucked a little less than Milwaukee. But this ain't the regular season. This isn't the regular season anymore. This team is on fire! Let's go! Let's go! Get in the car, let's go! This is beyond a surprise, beyond expectations, beyond the realm of plausible reality. This 87-win team is going to the World Series against the Asterisks. Let's go! Now, I'll get to the Asterisks in a second here, people. This Phillies team, and specifically Bryce Harper, I don't know what black magic that they're into or something. I don't care if they're slaughtering lambs before the games or something. I don't know what voodoo satanic rituals they have to go through to do this, but they are doing it and they are winning. They are getting down and they are winning. They are coming from behind in back-to-back nights. They were down 4 runs on Saturday night to come back and win. They were down by a run in the 8th inning, and Bryce Harper with a 2-run bomb. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Like I feel so much better about this Phillies team than I did about the Phillies in their late 2000s run, going up to 2009, making 2 World Series and winning a World Series in 2008. Man, it just feels so special, and it's such a surprise. Like, are you kidding me? We beat the 100+ win Braves. I don't know why. I'm sorry, no disrespect. Braves don't deserve to be associated with the Asterisks. That was just a complete slip of my brain because the Asterisks are on my mind right now. Obviously, that the Padres are gonna beat the 100-win Mets and beat the 111-win Dodgers. What is going on? Yeah, we gotta change the playoff format because it's so stupid, giving teams a long rest. They're really good. Shut up. To you people, if I could just do a little rant about that. What the big complaint is that really good teams are getting a long rest, like example being the Dodgers, because they end their season and then don't play another game for 5 days. So all their pitching rotation, it's their longest stretch that they don't go all season, even if you include the stretches they have during the All-Star break, because that's only 3 days off. So people are saying like, oh, the pitching gets cold, you get out of your rhythm and whatnot. Oh, shut up. Are you trying to tell me that if you're a team like the Braves, who had a bye, who had the bye in the first round, much like the Dodgers did, that you'd rather have Fried go against Wheeler or Nola, or would you rather have Fried versus anyone else in the Phillies rotation? what my point is you're getting, because of Philadelphia having to play St. Louis, you're getting the top two guys in their pitching rotation unable to pitch a game one against a team that just got a bye. So you'd rather have you wouldn't want Ranger Suarez in game one Atlanta against Fried, against Fairly Fried, for those of you that want a Archfiend channel reference. My point being is I don't want to hear that shit. The system is just fine. And if you're a pitcher that can't play well after 5 days of rest, they go play cricket or something. I don't know. No disrespect to cricket fans out there. Oh my God, this team is just playing with just complete magic. I don't know what to say. Like, I can't believe this. And they got to the World Series relatively easy. Not necessarily game per game, because very, very few of the Phillies games I would say, like, oh, they had that one in the bag by the seventh inning. Like, this 4-1 series win over the Padres was a lot closer than what you'd say. Oh man, they won 4 games and Padres only won 1. Wow, that wasn't even a fair competition. Like, no, they were fighting to win a lot of these games. And look, I got nothing bad to say about San Diego. That's a team, and I'm not saying this to rub it in, but if my town had 0 championships from any professional franchise that was ever through the city, I'd of course be very overhyped when my team has a chance to get into a championship round like you did with the Padres here. But they had a little bit of bad karma. you had a little bit of bad karma, San Diego, because you were the ones that hit Bryce Harper in the thumb with a high and inside pitch. And, and the Phillies fans across the metro area here were saying, well, there goes our season. Bryce Harper just broke his thumb in San Diego. There goes our season. And honestly, the Phillies played their best baseball this season without Bryce Harper. And now they're playing ungodly baseball in the postseason with Bryce Harper. A guy who is worth any penny of his contract. A guy who I owe no apology to. Who I hate. No, I'm not saying hate, but I was like, I'd rather them go after Manny Machado, because that's what it was down to. Manny Machado or Bryce Harper coming to Phillies. I'd be like, I'd take Manny Machado 10 times out of 10. I don't like Bryce Harper. I think he's smug. He doesn't really look like a team player a lot of times, and just like, and never really liked him on the Phillies even until this postseason, where it's like, wow, if you're still hating this guy, you're a single rider on that train, man. Whew. Oh boy, this guy is baseball. This guy is everything that is good about baseball. This guy is everything that is good about the winning mentality, a championship mentality of any sport. So, we know the Phillies are the shit going into this World Series, but how about the other team? Well, the other team just swept the Yankees out of the playoffs. Which, by the way, it's a sad day for Dallas Cowboy fans, because they had to watch their Yankees get swept out of the playoffs. The Lakers haven't won a game yet this season. So jeez. So the Dallas Cowboys fans are hurting right now. So if you see a Dallas Cowboys fan, say, hey, I'm sorry that your basketball and your baseball team just look like complete shit right now. Anyways, that's the only sympathy I can offer for a Dallas Cowboys fan this season. But anyway, that aside, I like Dusty Baker as a manager. I think he's a guy that deserves a ring. And honestly, if it wasn't for 2017, I would have nothing but the utmost respect for this Houston Astros team that just powers through the regular season, powers into the playoffs every year since 2017, getting deep, getting to the World Series multiple times. But that cheating shit from 2017 makes them, I don't accept their World Series win. Don't get me wrong. If they beat the Phillies, they are officially World Series champions for the first time ever. And I will acknowledge that, and I won't be sitting here saying, like, oh, they must have cheated to get by us or something like that. No. And honestly, if you're really latching on to that whole cheating narrative, like, I note the cheating narrative because that sticks to 2017. I and many baseball fans will never recognize that 2017 championship. And if you in Houston can't understand that, then stop rooting for baseball. Stop rooting for baseball and understand why people like me and others that respect the purity of the game will never accept a cheater as a champion. Okay? Don't try and wax poetic here in the comments and try and turn me, because I don't give a shit what you have to say. This guy cheated in that series and that guy, they probably all did some sort of a signal calling, stealing, and whatnot. If you can't see how different what the Houston Astros did compared to anyone else, like a runner on second base trying to signal what the catcher's calling with his fingers or something like that, you can't see how grotesquely different what the Houston Astros did. And I'm not even going to go into detail about that because that's a whole different time and video and it's years later. But my point is latching on and calling this team automatic cheaters, like they cheated to get past the Yankees, they cheated to sweep the Mariners. Something's not adding up. They haven't lost a game yet or whatever. No, they're a good baseball team. They're a great baseball team. If you say anything otherwise, you don't know baseball. And that's why it pisses me off as a fan, because I was so excited for them in 2017 when they won the World Series. So excited for them. And to find out they were no good cheaters all along the way, that's what's disappointing. Because they didn't need to cheat. They were that good that they didn't need to cheat, and they did it anyway. So that being said, man, it's another NL East team repping the World Series. Man, another NL East team that is not the Mets or the Marlins. The poor M teams can't represent the NL East in the World Series that well, can they? Well, in recent years, obviously. How you doing out there, Mets fans? How's Zach Wheeler throwing for you? How's Bradbury playing for the Giants? Oh, the Giants have a good record, but I say you could throw dirt at them with the whole Bradbury thing, but they're like, oh, we're winning. Yeah, what do we care? Have Bradbury. Anyway, enough of the football shit. This is a baseball video. You guys come here for the baseball videos, damn it. You want to hear about no damn football? So anyways, hey, I'll be happy to see Dusty Baker get a ring. It's a guy that deserves it. And honestly, I'm obviously not rooting for the Astros, but man, if the Astros beat this Phillies team that is red hot, and, again, not to give credit for the team that I'm rooting against, but in the face of all the cheating, of all the scrutiny, and the collective world of baseball and sports looking down on Houston, if they come out and win a World Series with all that Altuve, Bregman, everyone else that was part of that 2017 franchise, if they can come out and win a World Series after all that, that is a major, major accomplishment. So don't think that they're not playing motivated baseball and saying like, damn, we got to play that red hot team. Man, I don't know if we want to face them. I'd rather face a team that struggled to get through the playoffs. I think that Houston is going to be playing again to play some motivated baseball. And to the people that think that they're still cheating, just go back and look at the World Series they had versus the Nationals. They lost 4 games at home. Houston lost 4 games at home. If you're going to tell me that they're still cheating after just seeing that series and seeing them again years later still consistently play well. Anyway, like, I'm not going to sit here and say like this is a team of cheaters that we're facing. I'm saying this is a team that cheated in the past, but now it's all legit. It's all legit. The team that is flat out better at baseball will win this World Series, period. You're not going to hear me say after this is over that the stupid cheaters won. They cheated their way to victory. I mean, unless they get stone cold caught again, but let's be real. That's a just complete suicide mission if they seriously cheat again and get caught. But anyway, what just an amazing time with baseball here in Philadelphia. It's just remarkable because this team was just not really sold to the city at much this year, and there's plenty of games that weren't sold out. And honestly, the only times I did really see a sellout was when the Mets came into town. How you doing, Mets? Man, what a ride. Again, I'm not even gonna be all that disappointed. I'm obviously rooting for them. I'm obviously hoping they're gonna win. I honestly want to see a ring on Bryce Harper's hand for just the godlike baseball levels he's playing at right now. And oh boy, and Schwarber coming here from the Nationals, and just Castellanos, I wish you would step up a bit more than one game against the Braves here in the postseason. But, hey, whatever, it is what it is. It's just some exciting goddamn baseball here in Philadelphia right now. And they clinched at home. That just, they didn't have to go back out to San Diego today. Oh, as the French say, magnifique. Mwah. Guys, hop in the car. I'll get the baby seats out. Going to Broad Street. And oh my God, I don't know if you people in Philadelphia realize this, but if this goes to a game 6 in the World Series, the day before, I think it's either the day before or the day after, October 3rd, Thursday, the Eagles play the Houston Texans in Houston. Can you imagine the Eagles dismantle the Texans and then win the World Series the next night? I leave you on that note. That is all.